So what's up? So I wanted to speak about some things that I've been seeing on the news and on YouTube, and I really wanted to make a few predictions about what I think is going to happen in the coming years for this country. And I was watching President Trump today, and I saw him talking about him wrecking Turkey's economy and how he's the wisest person and how he can do this. And I thought, can he really win? Will people really vote him in 2020? And I thought to myself, you know what? He could win. He could win. But going back to my predictions, the first prediction I like to make is really we're going to have a major market crash in 2020. So we're going to see a major market crash that's going to take place between the third and fourth quarter of 2020, which is going to be late September, October. That's when it's going to happen. It's going to be a massive crash, massive correction, and it's going to spill over not just into Wall Street. There are going to be implications in the housing market, in some markets across the country as well. Unemployment's going to spike up, and it's going to be a major market crash. But let me just say how this thing is going to go down, in my opinion. So right now, I think what we're going to see, we're going to start to see once we hit the new year. I think the economy is going to be steaming along. I think we're going to see some new all-time highs, though, right? I think we're going to see the economy go up from where we are right now, and then we're going to see some all-time highs. And I think it's going to peak. The stock market is going to peak around, I would say, June of 2020. I mean, we're going to be chugging along. I mean, the market's going to be on fire. And of course, the markets, they're injected with fake money, so it's not like it's true prosperity. But anyways, I digress. So the market's going to be high, but we're going to see cracks on the facade. I mean, we're already seeing these cracks now, but what we'll see is much more of it. So we're going to see closures of retail stores. I mean, they're going to be going bankrupt left and right. You're going to see weaker link retail restaurants operations. We'll see those shut down. JCPenney shutting down. So these businesses that were on the cusp of bankruptcy, they're going to shut down. Okay, so we're going to start seeing that into the new year. February, March, on up into the big crash. That's the first thing we need to watch out for. Now there's going to be maximum pandemonium, right? I mean, people are going to be once people lose their money in the stock market because smart money's already taken their money out. Their money's out of there, right? But the average Joes, some of these pension funds, they're going to get wiped out. So there's going to be pandemonium, and people are not going to know what to do with their money. It's just going to be chaos. Some people will even, I think, a lot of people try to take their money out in cash because they're going to be so afraid. So there's going to be some bank runs. I'm not going to say there's going to be any type of collapse with the system or anything like that. But I think a lot of people around the nation, and certainly worldwide, are going to lose faith in our economic system. They're going to lose faith. That's going to be the beginning of that decline for our financial system and dollar dominance. And what I also predict is that Elizabeth Warren will win the presidency in 2020, and she'll be president in 2021. See, the crash is going to happen right around the election time, right before actually. And Donald Trump will go down as one of the worst presidents in U.S. history. He's going to be the fall guy. Then comes Elizabeth Warren with all her great ideas, but again, she's just a puppet. And what she's going to be doing, she's going to have massive reform. So, I mean, you think Americans are mad now, they're really going to be upset. The first thing she's going to do, I think, she's going to raise taxes to levels that we haven't seen in our lifetimes, especially on the rich. Of course, the middle class, they're going to get pounded. And I think it's going to hurt a lot of business. It's going to hurt innovation. It's going to hurt the American dominance that we've had. It's going to further erode at the American dominance and American innovation. And it's going to drive a wider wedge in between the rich and the poor. Like, this thing isn't about black and white or Hispanic. It's about rich and poor, right, at this point. It's going to be a rich and poor moving forward. Because there are going to be so many more poor people in America. what she's going to be doing is just it's not going to be the way to lead us out of a true recession, and she's going to make a lot of people very angry. I don't think she's going to be a very successful president. Anyway, moving along. So I think the next thing what we'll see is because the markets they're going to be so stagnant after the crash. There's not going to be a whole lot of money in most of the market. I mean, there'll be in certain sectors there will still be money, but by and large, I think this regulation that Elizabeth Warren passes will be so strict against Wall Street and against um, the financial sector. They're going to find other ways to make money because that's what they do. So I think what's going to happen is that a lot of that money that was in the market that's going to be so tightly regulated, what's going to happen is that money's going to go into the cryptocurrency markets, right? So that's when you're going to see all these cryptocurrencies go up in value, and that's going to finance a lot of these projects or more projects. I think we're going to see more innovation worldwide in blockchain. We're going to move towards a digital currency. This is going to push people towards a digital currency. I'm not going to say that Bitcoin will be the end all be all, but I think in the midterm, Bitcoin will be it'll be very dominant, extremely dominant. I think if you buy Bitcoin now, even though it's still high, Bitcoin's around $8,100 as of today. I think Bitcoin's going to go up massively in value, and people are going to kick themselves in the butt and say, "Why didn't I buy? Why didn't I buy? Why didn't I?" Because a lot of people are hating on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. They don't understand it, and it's just human nature. People don't like what they don't understand. That's human nature. So, if you're one of these people out here who doesn't understand cryptocurrencies and blockchain and all this stuff, you should learn more about it. Read up on it. See what it's really all about. Don't just be like most other people and just hate on something and really don't understand it. I mean, that's a very foolish attitude. Smart, successful, and wealthy people don't think like that. They're open-minded. So look into blockchain, look into cryptocurrencies. All is not bad. And I also think that gold and silver will see all-time highs. We're going to see gold and silver go up to all-time highs. I mean, it's going to be unbelievable. People who are holding gold are going to make massive gains in this rally for gold and silver. Silver too is going to be a massive rally. So if you're holding it, obviously you're going to have to be stacking more silver in gold, but you'll see a nice return for your money, I believe, in gold and silver. Yeah, so that's all I have. That's my prediction for 2020 and beyond. So we'll see what happens.